Folks, we yet again made it to the end of another week. So why don't we do another beer? It's called Waking Fantasy. It's an Ouzel Finch product. It's a collaboration with somebody. We'll find that out in a second. And quite the tropical looking can. So I'm curious to find out all about this beer, this can, and anything else we can dig up about it. Let's crack it open and get into it after the theme song. Welcome back on into another episode with Nutmeg 2 Palmetto from the Midland Studio, as per usual. Don't often find a lot of Ouzel Finch product down here, but sometimes they slip in and out of the Greens warehouses and bottles and those sorts of places. So this one got a very unique can. It's got a cauldron on the front, which is funny because fantasy, you're thinking like dragons, princesses, that sort of thing. And then you got, well, actually, maybe it's not a cauldron. Maybe it's more of a fishbowl. Because that character in the bottom looks very much like a scuba diver. Then on one side of it, you got a cool dude-looking pineapple. And a little, what would that be? Like a ghost lava lamp-looking character. And then this cool little dude on the side. A flamingo, a little ukulele or something. So, this is called Waking Fantasy. It is a sour ale with pineapple puree, lime puree, orange puree, coconut puree, orgeat, whatever that is, ginger, and vanilla bean. So that has got to be a very thick, highly fruited thing. You know what that means. Flip it upside down for 5 minutes. A little bit of Untapped, I'm noticing. It's their sixth anniversary collaboration release. They did this with Dream State Brewing, which I couldn't necessarily find on the can. I had to look that up on Untapped. They're actually out of Miami. So Ouzel Finch out of Virginia, Dream State's out of Miami. It's a fruited sour. 7.8% alcohol by volume. That's pretty high. No IBU, which would make sense. It's a sour. Sour ale with the same stuff I just read on the can. The artwork, I also did want to give that a shout out. Looks like it's by Stash Squatch design. So mustache, Sasquatch, that sort of thing. So we're gonna let this settle, mix it up a little bit, and we'll crack it open in a couple minutes, shall we? Let's get right into it. Explosion. Get all that ooey gooey goodness. Shake it up, put back in the can. Listen to that. You can probably hear that on the mic. That fizzing there. Look at these freaking bubbles. Folks, look at that. So this, as you can see, The puree is definitely very sick and sick. Well, yeah, maybe sick. Thick. Maybe I'm sick for wanting to drink this. Thick and sitting there. The banana is very, very strong. I'm sorry. There is no banana. The pineapple and the coconut. That's what it is. It's the pineapple and the coconut. Super, super strong. That's what I'm picking most up in the aroma. Not so much orange. That's hidden a little bit. It's very sweet, so that's probably the vanilla bean. But it's a lot of the pineapple, the coconut, and then an overwhelming sweetness from likely the vanilla bean. Ooh. I'm really interested to find out what this tastes like. Let's take a sip. Look at these bubbles. They're still here. It's a little sweet, little fizzy. So, let me tell you about this. The mouthfeel is very, very unique. It's a lot of creamy from the vanilla, from the coconut, whatever. But there's like a little bit of a spritzy, fizzy feel on your palate. There's a little bit of sourness. I'm guessing that's probably the lime. I'm getting more of the orange on the flavor. So that's interesting that the nose is coconut and pineapple, and the flavor is more lime and orange. A little bit of pineapple in there, but I'm mostly getting sourness from lime. I'm mostly getting some kind of sweet orange flavor. Whatever orgeat is, we'll figure that out eventually, I guess. Google it. Drop it in the comments. Let me know. I'm lost. That's very good. It's very refreshing. For something that's almost 8%, you would never know it. This thing tastes like, it just tastes like juice. It just tastes like fresh puree. I mean, that's what it is, but there's no booziness or alcohol. It doesn't. You wouldn't know there's alcohol in this at all. It's not boozy whatsoever. Ouzel Finch, of course, written on the can. They always put head brewer Rachel Howard on there. To prop up her involvement in the brewery, because of course, as a lot of people know, the first people that brewed beer were women, and women tend to be a little bit underrepresented in this craft beer community. So her involvement with Ouzel Finch is always a big marketing strategy with Ouzel Finch. Her name is always on these cans. And she also is involved highly with, I believe, the company's called Nost, which is also in Virginia, I think. So she's a big name out there. You see Rachel Howard's name out there. You will recognize it because her name is prominently featured on many cans that she helps brew the beer for. And this is, I mean, I'm telling you, it's almost 8%. It just drinks like just thick juice. That's very good. A little surprising, but I like the dichotomy of what you get in the aroma versus what you get in the flavor, because it's completely different. Like way on opposite ends. If you like what you saw, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when these videos drop. If you want to recommend a beer to me, or maybe even send me a beer, email me, nutmeg2palmetto@gmail.com. And if you want the rest of my daily hijinks and insanity, follow me on my social media channels, TikTok and Instagram, @nutmeg2palmetto. Until then, wouldn't know there's carbonation there, but apparently there is. I'm going to sip on this. And cheers, you folks. I'll see you next time.